Now let's discuss about plugins. What are plugins? Just like the name, plug and in, right? But that's not it, right? Plugins, these are a piece of codes, right? They have been coded and written by professional programmers to help you ease some things on your website. For instance, I can design this WordPress or this WordPress website because people have been able to what, come up with codes in form of programs or functionalities. So it's helping me to do one or two on the website. Now imagine if I am to write a code manually to be able to design this page. You know how long it will take me? We've been able to do one or two in just few minutes. But programmers have been able to do it in a way that anybody can design a simple website or any website depending on how knowledgeable you are using WordPress. So there are plugins on WordPress website that you can use for different functions on the website. So the first thing we are going to look into, let's go to our home page. Let's go to our dashboard rather. Then under plugins, you can see installed plugins and new plugins. Now, there are different plugins made available on uh, on your WordPress website. So you can download them, install them, either uploading manually or downloading from the plugin market. Now let me click on add new plugin and let's see the different plugins we have. Now you can see classic editor, Jetpack, WP security. So now if I want security on my website and speed, I can go with this Jetpack. Now, if you are selecting a plugin, ensure you check when last it was updated and how many persons are using it so that you know that this one is not anyhow person that decided to just upload it, because there are a lot of them out there. So I can click on install. If I click on install, this website is going to, so if you are starting up, the first thing you go to is what will help secure your website. So I'm going with this Jetpack, WP security, backup, speed, and growth. There are different plugins. There are other plugins, right, that you can use. By the time we start building our first website, we are going to look into the necessary website we can start with, right? So now that I have installed this, let's see, activate Jetpack in one click. So it's already activating. It's already activating. So there are different plugins. There's Elementor. There are plugins that will help you collect information like leads that we use to create form on our website. There are other plugins that will help you to duplicate. There are plugins that will help you to connect your social media account. There are plugins that will help you to share content from your website. There are plugins that will help people that you can add on your website that people can send messages. They can click on it and it will redirect them from your website down to your WhatsApp, right? So there's so much about plugin, but you don't just install every plugin because you know that you can use plugins to this, or no, you only make use of plugins that are essential, plugins that you need. You don't install all plugins because plugins are useful. You only install the ones that you need per time. So if I don't need a plugin that will redirect people to my WhatsApp, there's no point uploading it on my website because it's going to add load. It's going to be increasing the loads on my website, and that can affect the optimization of a website, the speed of a website, and the experience on the website. You know, experience matters when you're using a website. If people are going to your website and it's not really friendly, right? They are scrolling and it's taking time to load because you have so much on the website, it doesn't really make sense. So user experience makes so much sense when designing a website. So if you are not a programmer, WordPress website is the best way to get one or two of your business out there on the web page. There are different websites that you can create online. What helps you more is plugin. Plugin plays a major role, right? So by the time we go into exploring more about creating our first website, our sample website, and so on, we can learn more. You can see our first website. But before our first website, we are going to still be discussing more about our WordPress theme. So in our next video, we're going to be covering WordPress theme.